as we're underway here in Week 16. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
What? It's obvious too. What? Look.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. To throw is Jackson. Looking deep for Jennings. And that's caught inside the 30.
Trying to stay alive. I'm being tracked.
46 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. On second down, it's Pollard. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive.
CB. It was
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
I didn't have enough for a loadout after I bought you.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
One that garage right there, there's a whole bunch of guns in there and shit.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I had the smoke from that. You heard he smoke.
Let's go now. 50, plant. You ain't got nothing.
Did he just smoke there? He's got something there.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here comes
y'all just threw that? Oh, you call that.
It'll cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Monty.
On the counter, Hunt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the
hold on. We need
line.
one.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first
Oh,
down.
what's up, Evan?
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation,
seem normal to me.
This guy couldn't hold on to the football, so I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now this is fielded in the end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Dolphins will start their drive at the 20-yard line.
Good.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Jeez, Mo, you shooting at something, bro?
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. A beautiful fake. Dashing through the snow. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A great play there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Oh, that's good.
On second down, it's Hunt. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
Shit, bro, I'm about to die.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there.
Shit.
3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
No gain on the play there, second down. They'll run with Hunt on second down.
Shit, Cub about to die too.
Blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Back to throw here. And he fires one that's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
On first down, Pruitt. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Yes.
13-0 is the score after 1 1 on EA Sports.
Damn. Boy.
It's our time. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
On second down now. Pruitt. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Hey, we need one.
Straight ahead,
We need one. Who rolling?
Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
You said I got to get hit in my balls.
Now Jackson on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. So from second and long, now we go to third and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in four-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Trying to run forward Pollard, but he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay.
I'm glad y'all got that mess over there.
Into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. But the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Yep.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Believe it or not, you're full of shit.
Back to throw now on second and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some touch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Dolphins will begin this drive in great field position, 1st and 10.
Yeah, shut up. Right there. I need some plates.
Ready. Boys, 56. Check 56.
No plates.
Rip right. Let's go. Get set.
We do have company out here.
They find some open field here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
He ain't getting mine.
Jennings was the one he was looking for.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big game.
Back to the facts.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now again, right side, Pruitt. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Shotgun, I thought it was you.
With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling.
Hey, I just hit one over here.
Think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Yeah, I killed that nigga right here, but he came from over here.
My fax is up there getting them. Come on, back.
Oh shit! He's straight.
Why is he even picking it up?
In the garage, in the garage.
And this
in the
not
garage.
an easy situation.
He left right there.
You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player,
I'm
you have
your
a much
boyfriend,
better
dog.
idea of what you're trying to
Sitting there doing
accomplish
some
and where you're trying
bullshit.
to go than the defender. So in this
I
case,
didn't even get up
because
there
you
yet.
know it, you
I
can
think
make
one
your
coming.
cuts
I
with
think
a
one
little more
coming.
decisiveness.
Too wet, dog.
Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the
Trying to kill
defense.
somebody.
An incomplete
Shit.
pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost
Oh, T, goddamn, he back here. Boy, that nigga just scared the fuck out of me, boy. He ran through the building. He going
2
around. He
minutes
probably going
remaining
around.
in this first half.
Nah, he in the
of
building.
football.
Wherever that door was leading to, though.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On third down, here's Hunt. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
Bitch. Hey, all my guns and shit still sitting right there, T?
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it prior to
Did
what
you
will
kill
be
that?
an
Did you kill that
important
nigga?
4th down.
Yeah, well, I'm coming to get my guns back. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't remember where my shit was at.
Wow.
Hey, man, where the fuck were my guns
So
at?
it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
56. Yeah. You don't want none. Truck. 50, 22, jet, over. 22, jet,
It's a team one back shot in.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Please.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second and a couple, Jackson, he's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 19 yards away, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, he wants to sit there and talk about it just to argue, dog. Shut up.
Ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad.
It's a bomb, dog.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs.
Do it, though.
Extra point up and through. And the route is on here in this first half.
Shut up.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this run?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run.
Shit, I'm on the way. I'm trying to find me some guns.
Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about
yeah,
the
you might want to
28.
hit the circle button, brother. I ain't going to make it over there like
the
this.
second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Hey.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Yeah, shoot. God damn.
Come on.
You didn't make it out?
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Gets this one to Morris. The end result, 21 yards. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. So we've reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Dolphins taking a lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, this snow front that has socked much of the East Coast not going away as we are back to it in the second half. This is taken at his 4. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out.
Really?
Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts that. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
And that was with a legendary weapon. Man, that's crazy, man.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete.
The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Now, this is a nice little gift wrap situation as they take over 1st and goal. Now a give right side. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Just already gone, too.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Tyree Jackson, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
I don't know. It's fishy.
The point after is good, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We got here, but we already booed up.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
It only takes me 2 licks to get to the Tootsie Roll center of a Tootsie Roll pop.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Johnson, the intended target.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes.
How'd you get his number?
And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I got it.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Gary Jennings with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will extend this big lead.
Let me ask him if he's ready.
Yeah.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any
spark at this point. What's his name on here? I can't even tell.
Just a 1-yard gain.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far.
I tried to tag Saints, I tried to tag New Orleans, I tried to
having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was Nasir Adderley making a nice play.
Oh shit! I jumped right down where the nigga was at.
Stay out there. They're going
got him though
on 4th and 8.
Gone.
And they down here.
It's on my.
Damn, he just sniped the shit out of me.
He's got a rifle.
They down here though.
And they will not be able to hook up
Who's
there.
on? Kelly, look down here. Kelly, look down here.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about free agents. Got to talk about mine.
And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
I just jumped off the top of that plane.
87 speed.
Let's go, D.
Hey, Weed, what's his name? What's his name?
On first down. Pruitt.
What's his name?
What is his name? I can't even tag him. I don't know what he's.
It's second and 1.
I know the toss play begins. The guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner.
Who that
Where
nation?
the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Gary Jennings with his second touchdown of the game, number 8.
Oh, that made me climb up on the little shit that's on the wall, man, to fuck my shot up.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Hold on.
This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Get right over a vacuum. You know that, right? There you go, break. Oh! You shot me.
Charlie, what the fuck was you just doing?
The Pats at the line.
Yeah, I'm talking about that. I seen all that, but I'm talking about that third nigga right there. You deserve to die. You had nigga dead right trying to run up on him.
Somebody runs in and sticks
It's
on.
amazing what one decision can do. And the chain
No,
of events, right?
I'm saying that no, nigga, the nigga that right there where you laying at.
Confidence. Hey,
huh?
I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen.
Y'all need to let that
Also
swing.
showed
Well, I'm
confidence
saying
in
you
the
could have shot the
defense.
nigga when he was
They
looking
didn't
the
pick
other
up
way.
their end
You
of the
tried to run
bargain,
up on
so
him
now
and
they
he
got to
killed
come
him,
back
dropped
out
your
and
ass.
start over and rebuild that confidence.
Saxon that bum.
They'll run again with Hunt. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
On the set. 33. All day, dog.
Single, slot. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island. 17.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time,
well, that comes down to communicating, nigga. If you kill one nigga that dipped, you should have said, hey, Charlie, I'm
able
out.
to get it back to the 41 yard.
What's that, FAL? Can't use 2 ARs for...
Well, I'm gonna go make my brother lunch real quick. I'll be back.
Throw it.
And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space.
That's for you.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyree Jackson, 41 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Dolphins offense cashes in with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
They been here?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Man, he'd be doing everything for that. Quarterback was not in the house watching.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to this offense.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah. But right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
You don't shit up, stop him with his anyway.
Before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
60
6-man. Check curls, check curls.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Check 4, check 4. Single.
The backup Stidham, his first throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Okay, partner, hyperbole alert, all right? I think that this has got to be the best game I've seen this secondary play this entire season. Doesn't matter whether they've been in man, zone, they've reacted, communicated, and really made plays on the football.
They absolutely have. And the play on that last deep ball, maybe the best example of it, they've been solid all game long. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Okay.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Y'all got it.
Stidham going for it on 4th. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Man up, D. Mike 52, Mike 52.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their offense.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
You got nothing.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Damn, Pascal, he's running across.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Pruitt. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
No, like it won't even let me look at it.
They'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
I said I'm back. Y'all ready?
Crunch. Ready.
To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've been stymied left and right. Converted only 1 time. This is 3rd and 11. They'll run it here with and they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to about the 19. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
That's it.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run for it, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Well, shit. Well, Charlie left. Okay, when I ain't ready. Why you ain't send me no goddamn invite then?
They'll run on 1st down. Pruitt. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Stidham again here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On the delay, here's Hunt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. And they will take a knee here.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Patriots' 19-yard line.
So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. Time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Miami, it's another win for them, and you wonder if they...
Yeah.